On August 22nd, 2021, Gilbert police conducted a welfare check requested by the Riverside County Sheriff's Office in California after they were made aware of a video recording at a Costco where an individual alleged that a family was withholding food from one of their children. Gilbert officers contacted the family and found the child to be safe and in good health. Through their investigation and subsequent interviews, it was found that Gilbert officers contacted the family and found the child to be safe and in good health. Through their investigation and subsequent interviews, it was found that the child had refused to eat the day of the video recording due to an upset stomach. The Arizona Department of Child Safety conducted its own separate investigation into the incident. No evidence of any crime has been established. Hey, it's iCkEdMeL, and a couple of disclaimers before we start. 1, this is going to be controversial. 2, you're probably going to be upset. 3, do not go and harass anybody or any of these people, but I feel like I need to get this message across. And so try to watch the video as far as you can before you start rage typing on the keyboard. I believe that when you go to the level of people's addresses being doxxed, potentially endangering other kids as well in the pursuit of this other girl, which officials have responded. People not happy with that. They're calling, fine, report, call, whatever you have to do. But to destroy people and endanger other children in the process and other family members that aren't even involved in this, like, it's getting crazy. I think that's wrong. Bruh. There's only so much of this Gofundme. There's only so much of this race stuff that I can take. The woman with the whole Costco situation, which we did on the previous video. Go check out that video if you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's the girl at Costco where this lady stated she felt the girl was being all sorts of stuff, okay? And in the video, we just see 30 seconds. And the video proves nothing, okay? People are looking at the girl, and they're just looking at her face, and she's like, oh, she's sad, so it must be whatever. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with reporting something, but police said they apparently investigated, and that they spoke to parents, and the girl's fine. We have no idea what this girl's situation is. Apparently maybe she was adopted. She's with this family. Who knows if she has some mental health problems, or who knows what is going on. Maybe she has health problems, especially somebody in the system. And, now apparently I see that there's this whole GoFundMe situation going on, which after I made the video that I just posted, 2 of the posts that I was reading got deleted from an hour ago. Okay. And the post that I'm seeing from people online, I mean, first of all, when did people, maybe it's always been like this. People are such sheep, okay? And they don't question nothing. You don't even have to prove nothing. You don't have to show nothing. All you can do is just say whatever, and people run with that. They run with it to the ends of the world, and they're not open or receptive to any kind of other information. This, to me, I mean, I don't know. She says, I'm raising money for this little girl I saw being neglected and who told me herself she's being SA once approaching. I need a good lawyer to help me in this case. I'm pressing charges against the sheriff's department who did nothing. So now she's saying the department did nothing. How does she know that? Okay, how does she know that? All right, there's certain things they can't put out and say. How does she know that nothing was done? To help her out in this situation and also help my case against the sheriff's department who claimed to fine me for not taking my post down. Now, the thing with that is there might be some privacy concerns. There might be some issues that might get filed. I mean, she said that her live streams were taken down, which I'm not surprised. I don't know who reported it. Maybe the family did. It would be interesting to see the family speak up and say something about it. Now, here's the other thing about this, the caveat, okay? To me, the saying that, the saying you can't ride 2 horses. Now, here's the thing, and I had this thought earlier today with CPS, okay? The same people, okay, not everybody, but the same people that are saying we got to take this system down, the system is corrupt, are the same people that are calling CPS and putting these kids into some system, which apparently maybe this kid was a foster child. I don't know what. We don't know what this child's situation was. Good that she reported it. Okay. Police stated allegedly that they looked into it. I spoke with the family. Who are you to think that these people owe you? Isn't that some weirdo stuff? Where's the body pictures of the girl? These people are, imagine you being out shopping and somebody starts following you around the store, recording you because you didn't feed one particular child Who knows for what reason? Who knows what's going on? All the conversation with this girl, why wasn't that recorded? You wouldn't think, you thought to record this 30-second clip, but you didn't record anything else? Okay? Evidence of this girl saying what she said that you're claiming? None of that? People believe anything. It doesn't matter what. You could say whatever. People just believe it and run with it. Okay? It's good that this got attention. Police say they looked into it.
You heard some of the claims in that video. It runs about 30 seconds long, and we blurred faces to protect the identities of all who were sitting at the table, including the alleged victim, a young black girl who's with a white family and other children. The video generated waves of support for the alleged victim and a tsunami of outrage against the parents, all of which made it necessary to sort out what happened and to find out if the girl in the video was being mistreated in any way.
The short answer to that is no. The claims are not true. The girl is not being abused. We spoke with law enforcement. We spoke with child welfare services. And we spoke to the woman who recorded that cell phone video.
Let's say that the child really is okay. Let's say maybe she has some sort of handicap. Now this person, this child, and all the other kids are being blasted on the internet. Okay? And demanding names and addresses. And what, the results of the DNA kit? You can't, that's what I'm saying. These people are stating that parents have no rights, that their rights are being taken away. But these are the same people that when they feel something or they're alleging something that we haven't seen proof of anything, well, now we're supposed to strip those very same rights that you say parents don't have. You know what I'm saying? You're attempting to ride two horses at the same time. I've been seeing this go on and on all day. And I saw this and I just wanted to make sure that, it's actually from her. She posted it. I believe she hid the post. She hasn't really made any funds. I mean, if you guys want, you can go look it up. If you really feel that she needs the money for an attorney, you can go send it. She says that she needs a lawyer for the situation going on and her family being attacked, which I see most people on her side. I think the people that are really in danger is maybe those kids in that family. The investigators should investigate and look into that. People shouldn't be driving to these people's houses where they have other kids looking up and hunting them down. I mean, what right does everybody have to all of a sudden, yeah, we need their names, we need their addresses, so what? So these people could show up to the house with guns and assault rifles and stand in front of their house all day long? You know what I'm saying? Like, these same people that are saying they have no rights are wanting to strip away rights for something that there's no proof of. You didn't see nothing in the video. The girl looks sad. You've never been out in public and the girl looks sad, and people are saying all kinds of things, okay? Take whatever side you want to believe. This is the side I'm taking. For now, this is what the information that I have. It says that they were made aware of an incident circulating on social media. The incident has been investigated and the allegations were not found to be credible. Some people don't like that. Some people are upset. Some people are saying it was too fast. What is going to make you happy? Okay, what do you want them to do? Do you want the names released? Do you want pictures of the girl, the young girl? You want body pictures of her entire body? Is that going to make you guys feel better? What would you prefer? You want the little girl to get on the live stream on YouTube, and so you guys can judge for yourself? It's just crazy. Some of the things that people are saying. They're saying, oh, because her hair's not done, it must be everything that this woman was saying, that this little girl is literally being, all these things that they're saying. So everybody that goes to a grocery store needs to have the hair done 100% of the time, or that implies that something's wrong. This one guy here said, I see everyone upset. What happened? Is there video of what happened? There's literally nothing. It's nothing. It's just people going nuts. Sure, the girl didn't look happy. I don't know what her deal is. Maybe and there was, the other thing too, which makes these people experts now, she wasn't eating. So it must be that she's being starved. These people, the people of the internet, okay? One, they've also decided that she couldn't have been sick because she wasn't wearing a mask. And, I guess everybody follows that mask guideline. And so they dismissed that story completely. And she must be starving. And so they already found these people's homes. They've already found their places of employment. They've already found their homes, their addresses. It's already all over on the internet based off of one person, which, like I said, it's great she reported it. But now we're dropping out information, not me. Some of the nuts are dropping out this family's places where they work, the kids, everything. Who knows? God knows who's going out there now and searching for these people. Okay, based off of Nothing was presented in that video, just off of what this woman said, to which the news said they spoke with law enforcement, they spoke with child welfare services, they spoke with Angelica. Let me just take you through some of the Facebook posts. And this was hours ago. She said, I did my part. I'm not jeopardizing my family for all this social media harassment. It's been every day. I'm sick of it. My health and my family's health comes first. I hope you guys understand my situation. This reminds me of that other nutbag, to be honest with you, that other mother that kept making all these accusations and even going at people in her own family with the whole nother situation. I'm not even going to say the name. A nutbag, people that have been following me on the channel, somebody that's really seeking attention, just in my opinion, seeking attention, all right, and saying, oh, I'm done, and then we're right back to it. So I'm not sure the chronological order, but let me start with this one. It says, hey girl, I would like to stay anonymous, but I worked with him for many years. He is a doctor at blank and blank. He would always make racial comments about her. She was always treated different from all his children. My friend told me that he had told her that she was constipated and he put an enema up in her little behind. Thought that was odd since her mom didn't do it. They are Mormons and have a lot of connections. Also, his name is whatever, and he works in Arizona. Yeah, he also told us that he would put a lock on the food. I'm not sure what else she blurred out here. And the only thing that I wonder about this part that's blurred out, because it looked like maybe it was saying because, you know, I wouldn't think there's a reasonable reason for putting a lock on the food unless, like I said, we don't know anything about this girl. There could be stuff, who knows? But it looks like it starts with a B. We don't know the rest. Why blur out the part of the conversation when you have no problem putting out on your Facebook his job, his name, and everything else, but you take out this part of the conversation because of what? Right? What's there? Right? The other thing too, this enema situation, first of all, this is just plain ignorance, okay? To imply that a father, you know, there's so many reasons why a father might have to, if a baby's young or a younger daughter, whatever. There's a lot of things I've had to do, and I've taken care of a lot of the medical stuff, and vice versa. You know, my daughter's mother has had to do. And this whole little stigma thing and this ignorant thing that why would the father have done that when there's a mother and this is wrong? And so this is it right here. This proves it, right? This is almost equivalent to somebody saying a father shouldn't change his daughter's diaper. It's just dumb. All right. But this is where the mentality of these people are at. BH, he did make racist jokes at work and called her my black child, never by her name. I showed your video on Instagram where I have people still on there that work with him. So let me try to walk you through this because this chick is still going nuts. It really reminds me of this other encounter that I had with this they're all over social media. They're all on the Facebook pages, the YouTube pages. They're leaving comments on this chick now is posting about another YouTuber named Paris Milan. She's posting this on her Facebook. She's going off, getting angry. She's talking about, wait till you see this. She said, oh my God, that's so sad. Do you know if there was any abuses before? Please, we need to help her, please. I saw in her eyes that she's been neglected. She told me they abused her at home and raped her. I need to know if that's true or not because I don't know them. Not that I know of, never heard any kind of sexual abuse, but I wouldn't doubt it if he had any kind of verbal abuse with Molly. That's the girl's name. The doctor blank is a control freak. It's been years since I worked for him, but they always treated him really bad. They are Mormons, so he has a mentally of him doing good. So listen, man, it's kind of late. This chick now, the nut, okay, I'm going to start calling her the nut, in my opinion. She deleted all these posts now. It reminds me of the other woman too. Posting all this crazy stuff, you're unhinged, and you're deleting a bunch of stuff. And so luckily I saved these screenshots because something told me she's going to do the same thing this other nutbag did. And so she goes, she blocked me from commenting. Sorry ass Paris Milan. If anything, you're making money off my post and trying to expose my GoFundMe page that's been deleted. She weird for all this. This is about Molly. Now she's making it about money. Sorry ass lady. Look how she's being donated money. Girl, get help because exposing my children will cause you a case. Exposing what children? She's the one that went on. This chick has been doing like the round tour with YouTubers, talking to everybody and their mother, divulging her own personal information. Now check this out, bro. I knew from the beginning too this chick had some sort of agenda thing, some sort of like activist type of shit. where the first thing she walked up to these people. I mean, the only parts that we could hear anyway, and she's telling them, oh yeah, they have her like they're slave owners and like she's a slave, and started saying all this stuff off the cuff. That video is weird as shit. Okay, tell me which one of you is gonna allow somebody to walk up to you while you're shopping, doing whatever, and some nutbag walking around the store is gonna start interrogating your child. Okay, which one of you do that shit here in Florida? See how that goes. So Paris Milan is up for the white family. She's over here trying to put a GoFundMe page that I deleted for lawyers that I want money. It was deleted since the day it was posted. Since day one, she's been in it for money, exposing it, doing it for clout. Now she's being told she will be sued and is not up for the Molly girl. Since day one, she's been in it for the money, exposing it, doing it for clout. Now she's being told that she will be sued and is not up for the Molly girl. She's hoping allegations aren't true. She's a sorry ass, not speaking for her people. Imagine that. This chick gaslighting because you're black. You all have to have the same thought. You can't have a difference of opinion or question things. You're just supposed to follow this one over here. She's saying, why am I speaking for the blacks since they aren't on my color? Since I'm Mexican, she needs help. She about the clout and not about Molly. But you're the main one that seemed like you're about clout. Over here doing a world press tour on YouTube and not about Molly. There is witnesses coming forth saying that she's being treated wrongfully. She's making it about her. Someone tell her I will sue her for exposing pictures of my children on her live without consent. You have these pictures posted on your public Facebook profile. Yo, I can't stand these people that are like little slithering reptile snakes. This GoFundMe, okay, she can do whatever she wants with this GoFundMe. Apparently, people weren't buying it. People weren't sending money to it. Who knows? Maybe she would have kept it public, because I recorded this video, this initial video that you're watching. I recorded it hours ago. That's where you see me wearing different clothes. And so now the page is actually deleted after the Paris Milan thing. I'm up right now. It's 3 a.m. Okay. When I did this earlier in the day, because I was popping off on a rant and I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this. But then I see some of the things popping up and I see this chick keep deleting her Facebook posts, deleting her stuff, popping off and deleting it. This woman is claiming now that she's going to sue people. Okay. And her Facebook profile is public. She has her Facebook profile, all these pictures public, and she did all this stuff on her public thing because she wants the attention. And I didn't watch the whole thing of Paris Milan. I don't know what the whole entire thing, but then now you're also doxing, right? Let's be real with it, right? Angelica, you're doxing these people, right? The family, okay, off of these allegations. You're literally, I mean, are you doing more harm than good by putting out these people's names, which now people, they got to know their addresses. They're already bombing their review pages and stuff like that. As of this morning, as of this afternoon, 12 p.m., because I started this yesterday evening, then I got back on in the morning. I started doing it again, and then now I'm here back in the morning. She's completely removed this profile, okay? It'll probably come back up. I wouldn't be surprised. She has another Facebook profile that I guess is personal, but the one that she's been making all these posts on, which I saved the link last night because I already know the behavior of this type of person. That's why I took the screenshots, because these people delete all their stuff and repost and whatever. They're playing games. This is what the page is right now. Oh, and P.S. Guess who's back? Facebook page activated, and she said, so last night I was almost about to be done. I wanted to give up because I've been stalked, harassed, threatened, etc. God told me to continue because there's people out there like that cricket family that needs to be put behind bars. So I'm continuing. God got my back, and I'm not shutting down. Good Lord, please protect me and stand by me. After removing all the Paris posts last night, and after deleting multiple posts and then deactivating her Facebook, now reactivating the Facebook, as you saw. And then one of the more recent posts as I was editing this video is she comes back for Paris. And this time she's changed her tone. Okay, this time all those messages you saw that I took a screenshot of before she wiped it, now she has a different tone. And this is the more angelic side of Angelica. Can my army of good fellowship people help report Paris Milan latest video? She's exposing my children's pictures. The irony of this woman saying that, right? She covers the other family's faces, and I asked her many times to cover my kids' faces, and she's failed to do so. She's trying to get an army of people to say I need to be put behind bars, knowing other witnesses are coming forth about the abuse Molly has been going through for years. Help report her page, please. The reason we are more in danger, me and my family, is because of her YouTube post. Okay, so she's literally going back for Paris Milan. Oh, and PSSSS. Now she's deleted the post about Paris Milan. You can look at the timestamp at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. It was 5:30 something. Now at 5:40 something, it's gone. Okay, gone from the page. So just to point out, posting, deleting, posting, deleting, posting, deleting, back, forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's just not right. So we're going to get into the audio from Angelica herself. I ripped it off of Paris Milan, but it's on other YouTube channels, and it's originally posted by Angelica. She claimed that Facebook took it down, and I just have so many thoughts. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen this or experienced this in life, where people, they are the ones that are, you know, they're the victims or the victim. She's getting all this harassment, which maybe she is. I have yet to see it. She said she was going to post it if it doesn't get deleted. All this behavior that I'm seeing from this woman, I've seen it from another woman. You know what I'm saying? And so now she's going to sue because somebody else is using pictures of her kids, even though she posted it publicly on Facebook. But she herself doxed these people, and we didn't see any proof on video, okay, of the claims, the claims, serious allegations that she was making. Okay, there was nothing of that on video. And it's all over Twitter. It's all over YouTube. Okay, these people have put out. You can look up. You can look online. You can see these people have put out their jobs, their addresses, license plates, everything. Okay, when Angelica mentioned suing to Paris in that post, I heard somebody left a comment saying that the family supposedly is getting lawyers. Maybe these aren't the type of people that play on the internet. Maybe these people just lawyer up. I don't know.
I then recorded what was occurring, and then called the cops again right after that video. Started recording as they left the Costco, walking out. I tried to contact every employee, securities, manager, everybody I could. I did the best that I can. And nobody fucking helped me. Nobody helped me. They just watched me and saw me as a crazy person because I wasn't explaining what was happening. I was just asking them to help me in the moment. And later on, I could explain. I could tell them what's going on. And right now, you know, like I'm being seen because sheriffs want to say, oh, no, that's not true. No, what's not true is that they investigated. They never investigated shit. They never did their job. And they're upset because I put it out there. I did their job. I exposed it. I want to help that little girl because of what she told me and the tears that came out of her eyes and the fears that I seen and her body language and then the neglect that I saw. There's no way in hell that anybody's going to change my mind and change what I heard and what she told me, because that's the truth. The truth is that they are racist. The Palm Desert Sheriff Department people are racist. They didn't take my statement properly the way they were supposed to. They contacted me later that night at 12 in the morning, got a little bit of what's going on. The next morning, they want to call me and say, hey, cases dropped, investigators did their job, and that was it.
So they called her later that night, and then they called her in the morning. I'm surprised they even followed up and told her stuff, because sometimes they might not even follow up and tell you anything. Or just that it's okay. I don't know what the laws are. I don't know that these people, it's like she's just expecting private information. That means anybody can make any allegation against you with your kids while you're out, and now they're owed all your personal information and your addresses and everything else.
That was not no case drop for me. I'm sorry. They never answered when I asked them, what's the names? What's the address? What's the little girl's name? Did you guys take footage of the body? Because I saw bruises, cuts, you know. That did not pass by me. That was not okay.
And we didn't see none of that on video.
And you guys don't even understand what they're trying to tell me right now.
And I saw some of Paris's video last night, and I don't know what her feeling is about this. I'm not taking it for anybody. I'm just giving my own thing. And I know this is going against the grain. This is going to piss off people, and I don't care, because to me, I don't feel the story is being told right. I don't feel we're getting the right information from this person. I don't believe her, to be honest with you. I don't believe her. Maybe she felt something, but I don't believe everything she's saying. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. And in the other pictures, the girl, she looked fine. And a lot of the other pictures that people are putting out on the internet now, I started doing piano lessons, all this kind of stuff. You know, I don't know.
to go after my family, my babies. They're trying to use my kids as a way to get to me and stop protesting. I'm sorry. But if that was my kid, I'm not going to stop because that's my kid. My kids' lives matter, but hey, they're in good care. There's nothing they can do. But hey, that did hurt me, because they are my kids, but there's nothing they can do. I have people that stand by me, and, they're going to help me keep cussing my kids because I am a good-ass mother. But I'm not going to just stop because they tell me, hey, stop because we're going to go after you and your family and your kids. No, fuck all that. That girl needs our help. And I'm not going to stop until they get that girl away from that family and they do something about it, because as of right now, we are the only voice that she has, and I'm the one that witnessed everything. And I'm telling you people right now, she told me she was sexually abused. She told me she was raped. All types of things that's wrong. That's wrong for a little girl to be with a white family who's racist as hell, neglecting her, having her in the damn corner.
With a white family. So I guess she's in Costco and you're having a conversation in front of the family, or private conversation, or in front of them. And she's telling you literally the words verbatim. Yeah, I'm being abused, sexually abused. And what other things do she say? I don't know, man.
With tears coming out her face, asking for food, and they're saying that she's sick and isn't allowed to eat. That is wrong. Wrong. If she's so sick, why are they exposing her when no?
I didn't see her crying in the video either.
No mask. Why are they exposing her at all? Why are they bringing her out if she's sick?
And who are these people that are the gatekeepers of what you can do with your kids? If they're sick, then you can't take them out, or you can't take them to the store. Who are these gatekeepers, or these people that assume they have this linear way of thinking, and if somebody's deviating from what you perceive society should, how everybody should be in society, that everybody should be the same, then something's off if they're not doing what your protocol is. What is your protocol? Why don't you post it on Facebook and we can all take notes and follow your protocol?
If she's so sick, why are they exposing her with no mask? Why are they exposing her at all? Why are they bringing her out if she's sick? None of it adds up. None
And people use this as evidence and proof. She's not wearing a mask.
of it. So you guys, ask yourself, did they really investigate? Or did they just shut it down so that they won't look like the criminals themselves for playing along with it? Because that's what they're doing. They're playing along with it because they know that they didn't investigate their job, and they're just going to drop it just like they do with every other fucking case they do. They drop it. They just say, hey, that's it. They want to drop every fucking case. When a kid goes missing, they fucking stop after 12 hours, whatever.
That's not true. When a kid goes missing, they stop after 12 hours. That's not true.
Case drop. Oh, they're missing. There's nothing we can do. It's, whatever. No, we're not going to do that with this poor girl because she's not missing. She's in an adopted.
And it really depends on what type of situation you're talking about. But
family home that's racist and neglecting her, abusing her, sexually assaulting her, and we're not going to stand by it.
Let's see.
That's racist and neglecting her, abusing her, sexually assaulting her, and we're not going to stand by it. I'm not going to stand by it. I wasn't raised to just watch something go by and not protest against it.
Keep using the words like protest, racist. It's just like, it seems like some sort of weird agenda. I still don't know. She's going to talk about her kids coming up too, but I just still don't know what the motive is for this.
So, you know what? I'm being her voice, actually. I'm just responding to you guys, letting you guys know. And the shit that's going on with me, like they're trying to harass me, use fake accounts, do all types of things, but that's not going to go by. That's not going to fear me. It does hurt because those are my kids. But what hurts more is what I saw and witnessed and what occurred. That little girl needs our help. That little girl needs us to be her voice. And that's what we need to do. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to continue to do it because you know what? God did not put me in that situation to just watch it go by. He did not say, hey, I put you here for you to just watch it. No. He put me there so I could be her voice. And you guys can see in the videos, she is in so much fear. She looks at the video one time, looks up. That's a message for.
She might be afraid of you because everybody's over there looking at you like, what's up with this girl? What's up with this lady? They might be afraid of your ass.
Everyone to say, hey, look, she looked up, gave us that voice just by her eyes, just by her look. And this is all I gotta say, The sheriff department did nothing. They did not do their job. Now they want to, the officer who did send me statements, he blocked my number, told me not to contact him at all.
Yeah, this guy, so she's saying the officer blocked the number. That's crazy.
The sheriff department doesn't answer any of my calls. And when they did, I asked further questions like, hey, I want more information. I want the girl's name. I want the people's name. I want all that. They don't give it to me. You know, there's nothing more that I can do but just expose. So I'm just letting you guys know what occurred. So I just wanted to make another live video because the other one got deleted. Don't know how. It shocks me that one of my posts got deleted. My live just got deleted. I'm gonna keep exposing, and I'm gonna expose the truth. And I'm gonna tell you guys, you know, part by part, like everything and what occurred. Me and my family, me and my kids. I had just one custody of my two girls. We were having a good day. I wanted to take them out, you know.
So just one custody for two girls. Okay.
Do a lot of girl things. My mom was along with me. We went to Costco. We went to the food center. That's how we started it off, to feed my girls, whatever. There was this family sitting next to us. There was this man who was just watching the family, you know, and I thought that was weird. I look over to see what he's looking at, and he was looking at the family eat at the table. And I kind of noticed, like, the girl in the corner, like, covering her face and holding her tummy. As she was doing all that, I seen that she's the only one not eating. That didn't sit right. That didn't like look right at all. She looks like she's in fear, like she's hungry. So I stood up. I watched for 2 more seconds to see like if they're gonna offer her anything. They didn't do nothing. So I go up to her, and as I'm going up to her, I asked the family, like, hey, are you guys gonna neglect her, or are you guys gonna just feed yourself? Like, you guys just gonna feed yourselves and not her, or, you know, are you guys gonna offer her food as well? They responded with, no, she's sick. She's not allowed to eat. That doesn't sit right. If you're sick, why are you exposing her with no mask? Why are you bringing her out?
What is it your business, or what does it matter for you, or what this person has a mask on their kid or not? Are we supposed to be focused on this whole alleged abuse thing?
Like that, you know, if she's sick, she should be at home in loving care.
They're sitting down and eating. I mean, allegedly she's not eating, I guess, from the 30 seconds. I don't know.
And instead they have her out and starving her, neglecting her. So I asked her myself, hey, baby, are you hungry? And if you are, would you like to sit at my table and join us to eat some pizza? She said no. She put her head down. She started crying. I noticed something was very terribly wrong. The fear in her eyes, the hurt in her face, just everything. Her body language said enough as it was. I started asking her 3 more times the same question. The 3rd time, she goes, yes, that she is hungry. She goes, yes, I'm hungry. She goes, but they're going to hurt me if I eat. They're going to rape me, and they're going to do lots of things to me when we get home. Okay, how do you guys take that when you get that kind of response? I just wanted to take her right there.
So she's afraid, and she's having this open conversation with you, and she's telling you she can't have the pizza because they're going to take me home and rape me and do all these things. And people keep conflating this incident with all the different horrific stories. I know there's horrific stories out there. Just this is not flying for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. Maybe I'm the only crazy one.
And then I just wanted to comfort her, and I couldn't, you know, like I just couldn't. I couldn't just grab her and then imagine her be so scared and start crying and be more scared, you know. I couldn't just throw myself on her like that. So I called the police. I dialed the number and I told them, hey, this is what's going on. I started recording, trying to take care of my kids at the same time. And that's the post you guys see on Facebook of them neglecting to feed her, you know, like that right there is child abuse.
That's not child abuse. We don't know what in that video that we saw. We don't see. You're stating, I mean, they're going to have to take this up in court. If they're really getting lawyers and stuff, they're going to have to take it up in court. She said she was going to leave this stuff up. As of now, it's taken down.
You don't just feed the rest of the 3 kids and not the one you adopted and say, hey, she's sick and not allowed to eat. That doesn't stand by. That doesn't stand at all. So I felt what was right was, you know, record, get their faces, you know, show how she's not eating and how everyone else is eating. She's giving you guys that sign when she looks at the camera and she gives you that fear. Like she's looking in the camera with fear. She looks back down, holding her stomach.
I'd be fearful too if you're out there recording me and my family, if I'm a child.
Obviously, there's something wrong. And that's enough proof and enough body language for you guys to understand, like, hey, she's being neglected. And there's a lot going on behind closed doors that we don't understand and we don't know. But, hey, that's what we're here to be, her voice. So then the dad jumps up and tells the family, we got to get going. She's calling the police. We got to go. We got to go. So, you know, that right there is a guilty ass conscience. The wife just stands there with a pissed off face, holding her arms crossed, not backing shit up, just there, pissed off. You can see.
And why did you cut the video off when he goes to answer you and explain? It looked like he was walking to say something and explain. And the people that I saw commenting, their thing is, oh, she kept getting calls, and so the video was cut off. Bro, there had to be more than that. There had to be more than that. People just believe anything. I have questions, man. And it's like you're not allowed to question nothing. How dare you ask anything?
The evil in her eyes. You can tell that they've done so much torture to this little girl. As she stood up, I saw bruises on her knees, like on her knees. I saw a bruise on her hand. And I saw a cut by her ear, like in the bag, covered up by like her hair, because there was a pouch of like a little bit of dry blood. So you know that there was things going on. And that's why I asked the sheriff if they investigated, they would have got into detail with that investigation, to body footage, to a rape kit, do all types of. They're not doing any of that. They said that they investigated the whole thing when they didn't. There's no way you're gonna call me in the night, ask for a full statement, and then by the morning, not even later than 18 hours or even less, say, hey, investigation is dropped. We got news that they're a happy family, that she's in a safe, happy family home. No. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. She's not in an unsafe environment. She's not in a safe care. She's been physically abused, sexually assaulted, all types of things that we don't even know what's going on behind doors. But that's what she told me with her own voice. So there's no way they're going to say, oh, yeah, case dropped. No, they're saying case dropped to cover what they know, because they don't want to look like the criminals when they are the actual criminals, because they don't do nothing but stand for it. I'm not going to stand for it. I'm going to stand by it and protest. And whoever wants to join can join. And they're upset right now and deleting a lot of my posts, threatening me on fake accounts that I'm going to post. Hopefully they don't get deleted. Them using my kids as a weapon to get to me. Yeah, it hurts, you know, because they are my kids. I just went full custody after battling for a whole year. But hey, they can't take my kids away when I know I'm a good mother, when I provide for them, when I do my job for them.
Sounds like you're trying to convince yourself. When people do that, they constantly tell themselves that.
They can't do anything. And so that's what they're upset about. But hey, I'm here to let the people know that we can be her voice, and we are not going to stand by it. And yes, I'm going to protest. And yes, I'm going to keep going forward. Whether they ban me, whether they do what they want to do, hey, that's fine. You guys don't even know what I witnessed earlier, probably like an hour ago. I was trying to leave to the store. A sheriff was in the corner. Another sheriff was on the other side of the street. I pulled over, turned off my vehicle, took out the key from the ignition, walked out 10 steps away, and they stayed behind me for like a good, 25, 30 minutes. And they were just there, just staring. So, and I was just down the street from my house. So I walked back and I told my boyfriend, hey, this is what's going on. And he goes, the best thing and safe thing for you to do is just stay in the house. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm just letting you guys know what's going on and how they're going about it, because they're the actual criminals. They know a lot of things that have been going on and around this world, but they don't do nothing about it. It's just like with every other case. Like Gabriel, Fernandez, when he was, being neglected by his own parents, his stepdad, his mom, and how CPS knew, the departments knew, everybody knew, but they did nothing. They did nothing. And I'm not going to stand by it and just let it be nothing. That was not just nothing that I saw. And I'm not going to just stand by it. So hopefully you guys can share this video, get it out there, because they are deleting all my posts. They're deleting my posts. They're deleting my comments. They're deleting my last live. Like, I don't know how.
Are they deleting it or are you deleting it? Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they did take some of her stuff down, but I've clearly seen her delete some of her own posts, especially when she goes on rants or when she goes crazy, and then she'll walk it back and delete it.
keep exposing when all I'm keep is getting banned, you know, like I need you guys to be her voice if I can't be her voice anymore and they, you know, keep harassing and doing the most that they can, you know, but I'm going to keep going forth and I'm going to keep trying on every social media that I have. I just need you guys to also help and expose and be her voice as well, because there's so much that I can do, and that's why I'm reaching out to all you brothers and sisters to help one of our sisters and many other brothers and sisters who go through this every day. It's not just her, there's many who go through it every day. And I mean, that's all I have to say is, you know, just help, share, post, expose. We got to do what we got to do for our brothers and sisters. Blood is blood. You know, racism got to stop. God did not put us on earth to just watch it happen and not do anything about it. That was not my job. That was not what he put me there. Put me there so I can expose what's going on. And I, you know, you don't even understand. I fucking stayed awake the whole night crying because I felt guilt that I could have done more, but I try to do the most that I can. So if you guys can please help, share, expose, repost, do the most, because I know eventually I'm going to be blocked from Facebook. And yeah.
So my final thoughts with this story is I'm going to follow and see what happens. I played Angelica's audio, so at least you could hear her side. I'm giving my thoughts based on all the information that I have presented. I don't buy the full story that she's saying. That's just me. I don't buy it. And given what the news report said, and not just that, allegedly that they supposedly spoke to the welfare child services, which CPS has issues. We know that. And they spoke to Angelica and law enforcement. And so I just don't believe it. The full details. I've seen pictures. It's all on Twitter. It's all on the internet. I don't agree with that method of putting people's addresses out there. This lady doxed their job. I seen what she posted. I have the screenshots. Doxed their job, their names, which if you feel something's happening to a child, maybe you feel you need to take matters into your own hands. These people these days in society are going to take I saw somebody comment on one of my videos talking about that. We should find out where they're at and we should go over there. People are going to go and show up. And so these people are literally being put in danger. And what you're thinking, what about this girl? We don't know. We haven't seen any proof or evidence. She does need to be investigated. But this crazy method that you people have been pushing, some of you, which we've seen with multiple cases on different stories, where somebody just says it. They don't have to even show you anything. Just a little glance. You guys just believe whatever. And anybody that has any kind of other question about it or questions anything, they're attacked. And especially once you throw race into there, because this lady reminds me of a white ally saying she's not white, but I'm just saying it reminds me of that type of person that's saying all these little keywords because she knows it's going to incite people and put people into a trance beyond any kind of logical thinking. Okay. And the fact that this thing is down now, who knows what thing she's going to concoct and say. You know, to me, it happened right after. I literally saw this live last night. She posts all this stuff with the Paris Mullane thing. And Paris, by the way, she took her video down too. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if she got threats for somebody, from this woman or from the family or what, because in that video, she did go on people's pages. They were showing all these pictures and stuff, all that stuff. And I think she did a great job on that video. But who knows if she got some sort of threats or maybe she's blurring things out. I don't know. But she made these rant posts. Then she takes the rant post down. Then she cleans up the page. Then she turns off her page or deactivates it or whatever. And it's the same thing with this other person. I've seen this behavior so many times before. And even earlier in the day, she deleted the other post that I had read. After I posted the video yesterday, right after I posted it, she deletes some of the stuff, just like the other woman. So I've seen this behavior before. I'm not believing and buying everything. I hope that this girl is safe. That's all we do is cover these types of stories and these types of kids. And it should be investigated. They claim it was. There's a spotlight on this. And maybe the family's going to get attorneys. It would be so much easier if this family spoke up. But you know what? Nobody's going to believe anything they say because people have already made up their mind. They're not receptive to any kind of information. It doesn't matter what. Okay, people are worried about the mask, how her hair's done. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you one quick thing. Because I'm not going to put all the pictures, all these kids and all this stuff now because of the way this thing has gone. It's crazy. But they're talking a lot about her clothes too. The detectives, the online detective, they're talking about her clothes and stuff like that. And saying she's wearing slave clothing, all that kind of stuff. And when you see the image of her sitting down, the top, it does look weird somewhat. It does stand out differently from the other kids. But if you look at her here, walking from behind, which is not showing their face. She's just wearing a top and some jean shorts. She looks fine here. She looks malnourished to you?
Little girl.
And what, you know,
These people are scaring this little girl.
and then it sounds to me like the audio was muted. Clearly, the audio after that was muted. I don't know why. For whatever reason. Maybe nothing, you know, malicious, but it was muted. Just like the other portion. Like these things to me are just deceptive clips. But anyway, when the pieces that you can see, which I'm not going to show the other one, you can go look that up yourself. It's just some clothing. There's a bunch of pictures that these people went, the internet hunters that went and searched all their profiles, searched into all their stuff, posted all these people's kids, everything all over the internet, as if this is some normal shit and behavior. Like this is a thing to do. And you guys are setting a precedence too. That you're setting a precedence for malicious, evil people whenever they want to just blatantly lie. And I don't know what the situation is fully with this. I don't feel there's enough proof or evidence. But anybody can make up anything. The internet's going to go hunt people. And not only do you have these people that are toxic now doxing people and falsely calling CPS on people, now you're going to have people that falsely do that. And the internet, they don't care. They're just going to jump behind them and destroys people's lives. Okay. I saw a bunch of pictures and videos that people were posting. There were some really nice pictures of her. I saw her doing the piano stuff. I mean, the comments, some of the things that are being said, whether she has a mask, whether she doesn't, how she's dressed at the supermarket, is her hair done? Why isn't the mask shouldn't be on, it should be off. You know, all these little things that people are just harping on. Okay. Do these people even walk out in society and interact or see other people? You know what I'm saying? That's not something to base all this on. Okay. People have never seen a child cry in public. I didn't see that this child was crying, but she claimed that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for, and I've done it myself. See something, say something. Okay. But if in turn it goes viral or somebody reaches out to law enforcement, hey, we're looking into it. We'll follow back up with you. Hey, we're calling back in the morning. Hey, she's fine. Like I said, these are the same people that say parents have no rights, yet what you're doing is stripping the rights. And of course, you know, we're trying to look out for the girl. They're saying she's okay. These are the same people that are doxing children. Let that sink. All right. So that's my thoughts, man. See something, say something. You've been in communication with the police. I don't think the next step is, all right, let me drop the addresses and the names for all these kids and pictures and all this stuff, disrupt their life. Who knows what this girl has been through in her life? Who knows if, you know, maybe this was a blessing being with that family. I don't know. She didn't look happy in that thing. You've never been out and then one of the kids are not happy. One of the kids are throwing a tantrum. People are going to call. People are going to report things. That's fine. Me crossing the line is putting people's businesses out there. I've seen people pulling up addresses. I'm not talking about this woman, Angelica. Angelica, what I saw is that post that supposedly somebody sent to her. Who knows if that's who it is that she says it is, but that's what she's saying. They told her. As far as Angelica, I've seen, you know, the initial video, which is her reporting the situation or, you know, getting attention for it. But then with these posts from Instagram where we got the jobs and names of these people being dropped out. And then on Twitter, people are going ham, addresses being dropped, relatives' houses being pulled up. People not even involved directly with this. Their addresses are getting dropped. I've seen something where people are looking up their kids and the schools that they go to. It's getting a little crazy. It's getting a little bit crazy. And there's been some sort of response from police. You know, from media, there's only been one news article that, you know, officially covered this. I think it's treading in a dangerous area where people are being incited to go out there and personally, and I'm talking about from what I see on Twitter, in my opinion, to go to these people and take matters into their own hands. Reporting, whatever you got to do, that's fine. But when it comes to the next level of destroying people's lives for something that we're not even sure of, it's just something somebody said, I believe we should always investigate it, but we shouldn't destroy everybody in the path of that. It should be properly investigated. I don't know. But anyway, man, thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for listening. Please hit the like button or the dislike. Hit the bell notifications, all notifications. Take care of yourselves and peace.